The men and women of the Wilmington Department of Police put their lives on the line each and every day, working in cooperation with the residents in our city and also the surrounding police departments. We are proud of the work that they do and will remain to support them in every way we can, and that's what today is about in this announcement.
Violent crime affects every aspect of society. The kids don't learn as well, businesses don't grow as fast, and communities don't thrive in places where the fear of violent crime flourishes. So some time ago, I directed the Department of Safety and Homeland Security to look at how the state could enhance its efforts to reduce violent crime across the state of Delaware. What can we do together to make the most effective difference in combating violent crime statewide? Where can we best leverage our limited financial resources? And it became clear that no single agency, no single office, no single effort could have a substantial impact alone. It would require collaboration, a true team effort to deliver great results. We began weeks of discussion amongst community leaders, residents, law enforcement officials, and numerous state and local agencies. And one very clear focus from community leaders, from elected officials, from the state's Black Caucus, and from residents was a request for additional police resources from the state to be assigned in support of the city. We have heard that request, and we have answered it. And after this initial effort, we will begin to expand statewide. And the result is the plan that we are announcing today. It's called Operation Pressure Point. And it's going to have two concurrent phases. First is more efficient, effective, and visible deployment of police and law enforcement resources to high crime areas, including additional police. And two, better integration of long-term intelligence gathering and investigation. This will ultimately be a statewide effort. Our department's been working in cooperation with numerous agencies, including Wilmington Police, the Attorney General's Office, Delaware State Police, the U.S. Attorney's Office, and other federal agencies, including the FBI, DEA, ATF, and the U.S. Marshals. We have no illusions that this task is going to be easy or that its results will be immediately visible. This is not a quick strike, one hit, and we are done. The idea of a pressure point is fitting. It's a deliberate application of enhanced force and effort where it can make the greatest difference.
Now, there are two numbers that I'm very focused on. I think the governor is too. And that's 27 and 146. 27 is the number of homicides we had in the city last year. And 146, depending on who you're talking to, is the number of shootings we had in the city last year. Those are numbers I don't want to see again. Those are numbers the governor doesn't want to see it again, and I know they're numbers that the mayor doesn't want to see again. And there are numbers that the chief literally puts his troops out in between every day. And so, from my perspective, that is what the focus is today. Finding a way to reduce those two numbers. There's going to be a lot of other things we've got to do to reduce crime in this city. It's really, from my perspective, based on three pillars. One is the operational plan that's being led by the chief today, and his captains, and his majors. Second, though, is a community piece that I'll be talking about, and the governor will be talking about as we go further. And the third piece is reentry, something the governor and his cabinet is very focused on already. Let me tell you what my office is doing, one of the things my office is doing as part of this plan. We are creating a Wilmington unit within the AG's office, working day in and day out, side by side and shoulder to shoulder with the police officers working these cases. We need to have an actual real-time sense of what's going on in these cases and in these neighborhoods, and our deputies will be out there with them doing that.
What's good about this is that the cooperation from law enforcement and also the cooperation of those from the state agencies. We do this study every 2 years. It's called Wilmington's Kids Count. And anybody look at the statistics in here could tell you why you have young men by the age of 14 or whatever who pick up guns and do drugs and all the rest of the things and create so many different problems. So until we deal with it, I really like to thank the kids department because we have one of the best programs in the country, which is our community policing youth development program. They have helped over 3,000 families who have children who have witnessed violence in our city. I feel good. I think we're going to make progress here. And the reason why I feel good is because for the first time, we're merging the two together, which is law enforcement on one side and the social issues on the other that has to be addressed, because you can't just make these guys go out day after day. This is not an army. I always tell our police that the sad part is I can't pull these guys off the street and put in a whole new division. They have to go out every single day unless they're on vacation or sick. You got to think about what this does to their families and all of that in terms of what they have to do, because I really appreciate what they do, because I wouldn't do it. I don't make any secrets about it. That's a tough, unthankful job. So we really should be honoring police as a
you know, this is about people. You know, it's about families that have been devastated by a killing or a shooting. It's about the police officers, the Wilmington police, that every day have to go out and deal with the emotional impacts of murders and shootings, and all of the communities that are involved in this. And, you know, we can't forget that. If I can borrow a phrase from a popular, I guess, a TV show that, as far as Phase 2 is concerned, and with the AG, for those people in this state that are committing violent crimes and using guns and committing robberies, you know, we're going to come for you. We're going to find you, and we're going to reduce the incidence of violence. So